Hey, what's up, guys? You're in my hotel room right now at the Hilton, Columbus, Ohio. We just got done with the pre-judging. I ran back to the hotel, got a bite to eat, rinsed off real quick. I'm gonna get together some food and head back over to the venue because the show starts at 7. It's about 5 o'clock now. Gotta get over there, get a fresh coat of tan on, and get situated. So not a whole lot of time. So I'm just going to get a few things together, get probably one meal together to bring with me, and we'll head over. A little bit low on fluid, so I know fruit's kind of a no-no, but in case I get super thirsty and rather than drink some water, have a couple of bites of an apple. So really it's some chicken and rice. Bring an apple with me. I got some rice cakes, bottle of water. That's about it. Got some almonds here, maybe I'll bring those. And that should do it. Got my trunks. Look at that. It's a good sign. Started out in 2005. Oh my God, I remember being an absolute wreck prior to getting on stage. Super nervous. You know, it's something that no matter how much you prepare for in the gym, you know, with the training, no matter how much you practice posing, nothing prepares you for being on stage quite like being on stage. You know, seeing the crowd and the lights and the applause, and I mean, let's face it, you know, you're standing there in your underwear. So, you know, how do you prepare for that? And me personally, I've never really been I'm by no means an introvert, but I'm not the showy type or the most, I guess, extroverted person I know. So yeah, for me, getting ready for you know, to get on stage has always been super nerve-wracking. At this point, though, it's gotten less and less and less. This is backstage. This is the pump-up area. 5:30 now. I'm going to run upstairs and get tanned up. Come back down here, wait a little bit, and it'll be time to go on. I think for everybody, no matter how long you've been doing it, there's a certain amount of anticipation that surrounds, you know, those days and moments leading up to getting on stage. And I've always, I've noticed since I've become a pro, and you know, being around a lot of guys that I know have been doing it for a lot longer than me, that no matter how long they've been doing it, I still notice a certain tension backstage. And once the prejudging's over, and you come back for the night show, it's always a lot different. The feeling is always a lot different. So I think once everybody gets that prejudging out of their system, they feel a certain sense of relief. But at this point, it's way less nerve-wracking than it used to be. Like I said, you train so hard, you put so much into it, and every set and every rep and every workout and every meal and every day and every cardio session, and it's all going to come down to a matter of minutes on the stage, and even beyond that, it's going to come down to the opinion of a panel of, geez, I don't even know how many judges there are, but let's just say 7, 11, however many judges there are. It's going to come down to what they think. So I do try to keep in mind that when you go backstage, physically you've pretty much done all you can do. Although I think that every bodybuilder never really feels like it's done until it's done. They always feel like there's always a little bit more they can do. Even if they're backstage, they're thinking about, should I eat something? Should I not? Should I have a sip of water? Should I not? Should I pump up a little bit more? Should I do this? Should I do that? I think it's a lot going on in everybody's mind. So once that prejudging is over, it's definitely a big sense of relief. When you get backstage, it's kind of nice to see some familiar faces, because I think when everyone's in a state of anytime you're doing something that's nerve-wracking, you always look for something you're familiar with or someone you're familiar with, something that can kind of release the tension. So backstage, I've always, there have been times where I feel just totally comfortable just, finding a spot and chilling out and laying down, or sometimes, if you happen to end up next to somebody and, you guys just kind of shoot the shit and just take the tension off, that helps. Well, about ready to call us to line up, finish pumping up, and see you guys on stage.
From Trumbull, Connecticut. He's been in this show a few times, been as high as 3rd. Evan Centopani.
Finally do get on stage, and this is something I felt from the very first show I've done to now. It never changed. No matter how much anxiety you feel, or anxiousness, or nervousness, once you take that first step from behind the curtain and you hear the crowd and you're in the lights, all of a sudden everything's okay. I don't know why. You would think that would be the point at which you're most anxious and you're most nervous. But anytime, when you're behind that curtain, you hear your name called and you step out and you hear people yelling for you, all of a sudden, you just put on a big smile and everything is all right, and you're just ready to show everybody what you've worked for and who you are and what you're about. And I guess if I had to put it into one word, if there's one word going through your mind, let's just go. It's go time. Let's do it. So let's just go.
Evan Centopani. Dennis is challenging. Oh, go Papa, what are you doing? The music stuff. They don't need music. Look at these guys. What do you think? That goes to Evan Centopani.
To be totally honest with you, I believe I can win that show. There's not a doubt in my mind. I know I can win that show. I've never felt so confident about something before. I know what it's going to take to do it. And at this point, I'm prepared to do it. But once I do it, I know I will win that show. I know it. There's not a doubt in my mind. I certainly hope that doesn't come across as arrogant. It's just something that I feel and that I believe.